morning. We've got a little Marcus having a little beauty treatment over here. Well, it's Easter Sunday. She deserves a little treat. You know, she's been stuck indoors. She needs a little sprucing up. As always, fingers crossed that this one's going to hold today. If not, if it goes too glitchy, send me a little message. If it cuts out, I'll just stop and start again. So, let me know if you're there, please. Today is our cleansing. On Sundays, we cleanse. So this one's lovely. So if you haven't got it already, you need some water, some lukewarm water with 2 teaspoons of salt per litre. Hey, Mum, have you got your water? Have you remembered? Is the twinning of the screens, are you all good? You're in a happy place today. Yes, so 2 teaspoons of salt per litre of lukewarm water and up to 3 litres. I did, I think, 2 litres last week. I have 2.5 litres prepared, so we'll see how it goes. It's a really lovely one, so it's for cleansing. So please don't do this if you're pregnant, because some of the moves are quite vigorous. Just if you've got any underlying health issues, just please take caution. But generally, it's the salt is kind of loosening any toxins, any parasites. So kind of flushing us through. We're drinking a lot, and it's trying to loosen all bits. So if you've got any digestive issues, it's a really good one. I really enjoy doing it because it's 5 exercises that we repeat, so it kind of gets into your brain, so it's quite easy to remember. They're quite fun, they're quite simple. Yeah, so it's a nice one to do and a lovely one just to do on a Sunday. I wouldn't recommend it really more than once, definitely not more than twice a week. But yeah, and it's nice to just have a little routine every Sunday. Hey Sarah, how are you? How are you doing? What are you doing? Do you have any outside space near you? Are you getting to see any sunshine? We just pulled up the carpet in our bathroom, which we were allowed to do. We've been given permission for that. So I'm just waiting for more people to arrive. So I'll just chat while we're waiting. Yeah, when we moved in like 18 months ago, they said that they'd come and take that up. Thomas, I hadn't really thought about, I had no strong views either way of carpet in a bathroom. Thomas hated the idea, and as we've lived here, I now hate the idea. And we realised that it's not pinned down, so we managed just to get it up, which is amazing. So we're very happy with that. Good morning so far. The dog's had her nails done. We're winning at life today. Okay, so does everyone have their water? Let me just write a little message again in case there's anyone else there. You will need up to 3 litres of lukewarm water with 2 teaspoons of salt per litre. Hi Danielle, how are you doing? Are you up? Are you ready? Do you have your water? Okay. This seems kind of like a softy haze on this one. Is that, I don't know if it's my camera. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we're going to begin with drinking some water. So have your water ready. Again, we do 3 rounds. You can, if you're doing this on your own, extend it to 5 rounds, and then you can kind of stagger the water more. We're doing 3, so we get 4 bouts of drinking. So each time you want to be drinking a quarter of what you hope to drink in total. So drinking a quarter, please. Oh man alive. I put the salt in this bottle, but I've made it a bit like a margarita, so it's got a salt crust. What? So a general rule is you want to drink more than you want to drink, or you need to drink more than you want to drink. So you kind of take a few gulps and you're like, okay, but no, you can't, probably need to twice that. Oi, oi, oi. So we played fetch with Parker this morning, and she played. Normally it's just kind of Thomas and I throwing the ball to ourselves, but she got a frog, which is very exciting. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe Thomas, remind me at the end. And we're trying to train her because we live in a flat. We've got a little bell that you'd have a lot on a reception desk, and we're trying to train her to touch the bell to tell us when she wants to go out. It's the cutest thing ever. She doesn't quite, she just bashes the bell, but it's still really cute. Okay, are we ready? If you are, to your mats, please. Give us a no.
That's disappointing.
Sorry? Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Oh, it seems so much closer today, even though it's in the same place, which is weird. But anyway, okay, so our first exercise, trying to keep straight arms, straight legs. No, that's going to bug me. You have to go further back. I don't know if it's only showing me part of what you can see, or if you can only see. Okay. Let's try that. Oh no, it looks exactly the same. Oh well. Okay, so grounding your feet down, feet under hips. But then I think you're either cutting one bit or another bit. Okay, believe it.
I guess you're terrified.
Thanks, I've got a production team behind the scenes, guys. So feet under your hips, and we're going to inhale. We lift the arms up and come up onto the toes. Trying to keep straight arms, straight torso, straight legs. Or actually, I swirl my arms back if you can. Just try to stop them there. So you inhale through your nose, come up, and exhale to come down. You're going to do it 8 times. You may have already done them by now. I'm going to do them now. So you can do them with me, or you can do them at your own pace. And on I put a little thing saying that the class today was this one, and I put a little description of all the other benefits of this cleansing sequence. It's quite nice if you want to have a look. So, feet in the same place. Number 2, interlocking fingers, arms up over your head. Big inhale center, exhale side. And you're trying to stretch as quickly as far as you can, but trying to keep your shoulders equally facing forward, so not kind of curving round as you come down. Good, releasing the arms, feet nice and wide. Straddle the dog. I'm going to swing your arms around. So you're swinging, let your arms be loose, so your hands kind of make contact with your body as you twist around. If you can, inhale in center, exhale inside. So you might start to feel a bit gassy, a bit uncomfortable, a bit water bottle belly. That's what we want, that's fine. Or you might hopefully get some clicks out of your shoulders or your back in these ones. Once you've done 16, oh sorry I should say, so we do 8 of all of them. Apart from that one we do 8 per side, so 16 in total. Then you're going to come down to your mat. So I'm just going to shuffle that again so you can see the mat. So you're going to just shuffle just a tiny bit. So lying down on your mat, your hands under your shoulders, legs together. So we're in cobra pose, and we're inhaling to come up, but as you come up, looking over your shoulder. So Danielle last week forgot that we had to look over the shoulder, so when she saw me, she thought I was just looking at Thomas because he was doing something wrong. So I just kept being like, Thomas? Thomas? But it's just inhale, look over your shoulder, exhale, come down, inhale, look over the other shoulder. And 8 times. Trying to keep your legs squeezed together as you do it. Trying to keep your hips on your floor. And try and keep some weight into your hands, so it's your arms helping to push you up. That's probably 8. So your next one. So we're actually kind of working our way down the body. So it's our hip rotation. So we're trying to compress our lower intestines. Our lower abdomen, okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. So you can do these in 2. Can you just tell today we're just so ready for this? So you can be kneeling down. I might just adjust my shorts in this position. So crouching down, and then you're going to rotate your knee. So we're trying to really lift it up and squeeze it in. You do 8 one way, and then 8 the other, and then you switch legs. The alternative, lying on your back and circling. So you can either hold with your hand, or you can just let the leg go. But remember, we're trying to really squeeze in when we come forwards. So whichever one you're doing, you do 8 one way, 8 the other, and then switch legs. Oh. So I'm putting her under a spell. She's just like, oh, well, we're laughing at you. I'm sorry. Okay, when you've done all your 8s, then that's them done. That's your 5 done. So we're going to do that 2 more times, but before we do, we drink again. So this time, another quarter, so you should be coming towards halfway of all your drinks. Let me just check the people in there. Okay, so drinking. Please. Where did she get this from?
From my pocket.
Mm.
Must have felt when I wasn't
home. So actually, while we're drinking, let me tell you about some of the benefits. So it alleviates digestive problems and tones the liver and other digestive organs and glands. It strengthens your immune system, reduces excess mucus, and purifies the blood. It's also supposed to recharge your pranic body, remove blockages from the nadis, and purify your chakras. So if you've been doing any of the other classes where we talk about our energy centers, it's supposed to try and relieve any blockages in those and kind of as if you've recharged all your energy so the energy channels can flow. Great start to a Saturday morning. Sunday morning. What else? I don't know. Gemma, are you there? Are you outside today? Gemma was doing yoga in her garden yesterday, which I think seems lovely. Especially for yesterday, there's potentially quite a lot of falling around. Okay. Hopefully you've done with your drinking. Oh, Vicky, hello. Sorry, it doesn't update my messages. How are you? I would love to see some pictures of you and Flynn tying yourself in knots from yesterday, so you can recreate that magic if you have chance today. Oh, wow. Sorry, just reading that. So Mum and Dad change ends. That makes it sound like West Wing and East Wing. But there's a dining room and living room and it's kind of open in the middle. But one's got a fireplace and one opens onto the garden. So we tend to switch the living room twice a year. So the living room's where the fireplace is in winter, and then in the summer it's down in the garden end where it gets all the light. They've done that this morning already. Changed all the furniture, dining table, chairs. That is, wow, winning at life. Inside today, probably best, Gemma, given what we're doing today. Oh gosh, everyone's been super active. Yep. Happy Easter, Amy. Are you doing an Easter egg? Oh, okay, let's chat some more. Let's do another round. Okay, so round 2, same again. So inhale, straight arms, straight legs, really powerful. And like I mentioned, it's really tempting to swing the arms back, try and stop them at your ears. And you're doing that for 8. Good, when you've done your 8, interlocking your fingers, arms up. Inhale in centre, exhale up. Okay, and when you're done, legs spread wide. Big. Oh. We know what my head looks like. It's just swing around. Okay, down to the floor, which I feel like they would now be known as the kind of telling Thomas off move. So in the centre, try and get the weight in your arms. Inhale over the shoulder, exhale back. Ooh, if you can, try and keep those legs together. And they'll start together, but try and check back in with them, so they'll just kind of drift apart. Ooh. Okay, and then it's your hips. So lying down or kneeling, rotating your hips. Whew. Yeah, gorgeous morning to be washing the car. So proactive as well. So Amy, yeah, tell me, what are you doing with Beatrix today? Your garden is perfect for an Easter egg hunt. So 8 one direction, 8 the other direction, and then switch to the other leg. And if anyone did yesterday's class, the vinyasa flow, kind of a little bit more maybe challenging than some of our others, it would be lovely to know how you got on. Okay, that's round 2 done. So back to your waters. Okay, you on break? Send me some messages. Tell me some stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, if anyone, random one. So we've been trying to think of to try and make Easter seem different. So we've been cooking different food and baking and things, but we were going to do some kind of marathon on Netflix or something. And we were thinking rather than a box set, more like a trilogy of films. And so we are now decided to do the Bond films. So we're kind of potentially going to do one film with each actor. So if anyone's a fan of the Bonds, I only really know the Daniel Craig ones. We started Dr. No last night, but it took... we had to go in and out with the dog and stuff like that, so we only got like halfway through, so we're going to finish that with brunch. But yeah, if anyone's got any other suggestions, that would be wonderful. Oh my goodness, Amy. Wow, everyone's having such good mornings. Amy's already painted and done an Easter egg hunt this morning and is now doing yoga in the garden. It's so random to have. Oh, well, now having had carpet in the bathroom, and it's like kind of gone mouldy and stuff like that. It's just like, oh yeah, that's not great. I mean, the lino that's underneath, obviously, we can see why they put the carpet down. But I think, oh god, at least we can really clean the lino. Now we just got to store the carpet somewhere. Oh, hi Alex, lovely to have you back. Good. Have you got a day off today? I hope so. Well, if not, hopefully this is giving you energy to go. Sorry, I realised that I'm just chatting here, okay? Okay. Oh, the spy who loved me. Thanks, Amy. Okay, round 3, last round. Let's go. Okay. Up onto your toes as high as you can, like really mean it. Try to give yourself some energy. Wake your body up. Nice. Okay, interlock your fingers. Woo. Really stretch those arms up. Big inhale. Sorry, actually, good. I just kind of bending my knees back. Actually, if you can, try and engage. So I don't know a good way to tell. Try and engage those kneecaps. So then your thighs are engaged. So rather than just pushing your legs back, in generally most of the standing poses we do. Sorry, I need to catch up. So if when we're doing these, we can do them together. If you're like Thomas, that's not a fan of the chit chat, he just goes on ahead. Feel free to do the same, and then we catch up with each other at the end. Otherwise, legs apart. Yeah, exactly. Legs apart, swing around. Really try to let your arms go, your fingers go. Try to make that circle as big as possible. As a general rule, I forget to count, so I just kind of do roughly 16. When you're done, down to your mats. So try to keep your hips on the floor, zip the legs up together, hands on your shoulders, like mini little press up. Inhale as you come up, exhale down. Looking around as far as you can. Keep the legs together. Okay, then last one, hip rotation, so either kneeling or lying on your back. Really trying to compress your stomach. Another question actually. So this part obviously is awesome, but it's quite big. Does anyone know, like, is there any way to kind of separate them? Could, if we try to cut it in half and we put it in two, like would it become two, or would I just end up killing it? Any gardeners out there? I think it's fine. Also, is it supposed to grow downwards, or should we be trying to pin it up to grow? How does it normally grow? Any idea? It just become this monster in the other room without us really paying attention. Whew. Okay, when you've done your 8, you're done. So finish your water. So now drinking all the water you've got left, or whatever you were hoping to drink today. Drink, drink, drink. Come on, Thomas. Wow, I know I did give this tip a lot, but really you should try and shake your water, otherwise it's very salty, the water. Okay. Well, everyone's had crazy busy mornings. What's everyone doing for the rest of the day? Okay, so we're finishing our water, and then generally it would be nice if you want to just, if you've got time and you can, just pause for a moment, even just a minute or two. If you can be longer, then do, but just try and pause. I'm going to do a salutation, so feel free to join me in a salutation. I wouldn't normally recommend it, but it's just such a sunny day and it just feels nice to open us up a bit more. Oh, wowza.
I'm going to follow your recommendation.
I'm
going to follow your recommendation.
Which one? The line still?
Not do it.
Yeah. Okay. So either just sit still or salute with me, and then we'll all just sit and have a little breath together. If you're coming to your mat, why is that cutting my head off so much today? I don't know. Okay, so grounding yourself down again, trying to Engage those thigh muscles so we're not bending our legs backwards. Growing tall. Big inhale. Reaching up. Exhale forwards. And as you're doing this, think of things you're grateful for today. We're inhaling to a halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Keep those things in your mind. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Good, big back with big stretch. Tucking toes under, protecting your spine, push back. Down dog. And here, if you want to, stretching your legs up. Feel free. Open up. Or just staying in your down dog. When you're ready, taking your gaze forward. And this time, maybe let's do little Flintstones walks with our feet. All the way, bending your knees as much as you need to. Come all the way into your forward fold. Releasing down. Just in your forward fold. Maybe just allowing your left knee to bend. Placing your left hand on the leg or on the floor and reaching up with the right. Relaxing back down with an exhale. Going to the other side. Open up. Big inhale. Exhale. Releasing down. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Lower. And then inhale all the way up to standing. Big inhale. And release the arms down. Good. Gently come to rest on your mat. So you can lie on your back. You can come to seated. Whatever you wish. We're just going to take just a couple of breaths. So grounding yourself down. When you've settled, however you're settling, closing the eyes. And if you are outside or you're in sunshine, just try to pay attention to the colours that you can see behind the eyes. Bringing your attention inwards. Being aware of any sensations that sequence, that practice has caused. Maybe in the stomach, in your belly. Slowing the breath down. Try to allow the breath to deepen. Relaxing into that breath. And then just scanning your body. I want you to feel where it feels most energized. Can you feel any pulses, any vibrations, any buzz of energy? And then maybe scanning where it feels most relaxed. So your cheeks, your shoulders, your fingers. Going into this gorgeous Easter Sunday. Some advice I heard on the radio from Vanessa Feltz. Sometimes we don't always want to do things, maybe we make excuses. But she said she always tries to ask herself, what if it's fantastic? So whatever you have planned today, just think, what if it's fantastic? If you have any doubts, do it. Maybe it's going to be the most amazing thing. And maybe it's not, but you did it anyway. Big inhale, reaching the arms up. Stretching the body out. If you're lying down, just stretch out like an arrow. Good. Exhale, release the arms out. If you're seated, just pausing with your hands in front of your chest. If you're lying down, gently working your way onto your right side and push yourself up to seated. Just take your time. Good. Bowing your head. Thanking yourself for doing yoga on your Easter Sunday. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. That feels like we've just had a little Well, it was session properly together with you chatting and talking to me. Wonderful. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to chat, I'm just going to hang around just for a second or two because I really like it. So feel free to send me some messages. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I'm just this wildly, I'm totally the cliched. Oh, I was thinking I might get my little craft box out and do some painting or something. Although we've ripped up the carpet, so really I should tackle that. And also, I just want to watch Bond movies and kind of eat some stuff. We've been lucky enough to get some veg boxes, so we've been trying to be quite creative with what we've done. So I did a pear cake, pear and olive oil, or vegan kind of version of a pear cake yesterday, which was quite delicious. Oh, Alex, we're so grateful to have you here. Amy and Alex, both NHS doctors. So it's so lovely to have you here, and we always are sending you such good energy and such gratitude. Very, very grateful. Oh yeah, and keep anyone that's got any bond recommendations, please keep sending them through randomly, either on this or just to Bound. I'd be very grateful. Okay, have blooming lovely Sundays. Really enjoy it. Imagine, what if it's fantastic? Okay, big love to everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye bye.